Alright, so this is Spookay and this is my official review on the CryptGhost client. So I've purposely waited a while to actually make this review video. So I've been using this Ghost client for the past 2 months as one of my daily Ghost clients. But I actually haven't used it daily, but pretty much every week and off I've been using this Ghost client on some servers, the Closet Cheat and etc. So right off the bat, the menu is still the same, no changes. However, they did add a rainbow bar if you guys are interested in that, but I personally don't like it, so I have it off. So some other minor changes are that they changed movement to motion, so it's called motion now. And for the people that are wondering what the date here is for, it's the last time that was updated. So the last time it was updated was June 8th 2020, so it's pretty good if you guys want to know when the client is updated. And right here is just an identification for your username for the loader, and they have a lot of loader updates since then. So there was actually one of the problem with Crypt, it was that the loader had a little bug with the cursor, but now that's fixed. So it's pretty minor, but they still fixed it, which is great for the people that gets annoyed by that. So you know, it's good. And I feel like these are pretty self-explanatory. We can just go over some of the unique things they have. They have, you know, hitbox. Every time you actually enable certain things, they'll have a new slider. So for example, you only see FOV, horizontal, vertical, and chance here, right? If you disable vertical, it kind of removes it to have more space, just makes it look more clean. Same for velocity. If you remove delay, the whole slider is going to be disappearing, so that's pretty good. And for motion, you have flight. I think, yeah, just fly pretty much. A lot of options here: step, fast stop, and speed, and sprint, and air control. So originally I don't know where air control is, but it's essentially B-hop, but it doesn't look as strong and like just obvious. But yeah, that's air control. And player, you have throw pot. I don't think they've recoded this at all, so I probably wouldn't use it on good servers with a good anti-cheat, so I'll be careful with that. But you can set binds for pearls, debuff, and everything else. And fast plays, anti-AFK, and visuals. Now the visuals are actually really clean on this cheat. Full bright here, as you guys can see. The world is now as bright as the sky. And we're actually going to be using this in this video, so I'm going to turn that on. And I like to use corner personally. It depends on your, of course, personal preference. And snap blinds, which I don't use, and the misc is pretty much everything else. So from timer, I don't know why cheats have timer, honestly. It's like, it's so like, it's useless, right? And it won't bypass, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it takes up like spaces. I mean, if people don't mind, then sure, maybe that's just me. But the menu to like close is also the same key, open. So a lot of cheats, when you open the menu, you can close it with escape, which I really like. But this cheat, it doesn't work like that. And you can open it even if you're in a hopper menu, which is great. It's kind of the standard now to be able to do that. And color picker, of course, so I try to keep it at a static color, probably like light blue or something like this. Yeah, this is a pretty dope color, kind of like the royal blue. And this is the config system, which is pretty great. You can export, import. So the public, I don't think there's a public profile system, but if you're in the Crypt Discord, there is a section where they share all the configurations that you can use, and you can import it. So that's pretty nice. So in this video, we're actually going to make our own config and might share it with you guys. So first we gotta make a name for it. I'll just say Spookay, right? Spookay is legit, and let's create the config. And we're gonna make it for this server. So this is, you guys know what server this is, but I'm not gonna put any names here. And we're just gonna make some settings. You guys can copy if you want to. If you guys are using Crypt, you can use the exact same settings for any other cheat, so that's all fine. And I think 80%. I like how they have a chance for reach. I feel like some other cheats should have this too. Yeah, I think that's fine. And aim assist is really subjective because it's not like the hardest. No, it's actually like the hardest to detect. Like in my opinion, The four big essential when it comes to like just cheating with a ghost client is auto clicker, reach, aim assist, and velocity. So aim assist is probably the hardest out of the four to detect when it comes to the server side anti-cheat. So I use a little bit of vertical, but I keep it really low. And for distance, I say 4.4. And you can use the slider to precisely edit if you guys are having a lot of OCD, but I think this is a pretty good setting to rock with, and we're not going to use velocity, so we're going to save it, and that's how it is. Okay, so we're in a game now, so there is the, I really like the corner thing. It's really nice, I think. It doesn't look like too obnoxious either. Like some cheats has really, really bright colors, and it just doesn't look great, so they have a pretty good design. And also, I should like probably let you guys know that I don't know the pricing of Crypt. So originally it was said that they were going to be like $35 for a lifetime, but seems like they've changed their mind, so it's going to be marketed a lot more expensive than what they originally planned to, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, people are still going to buy it, you know, so they're not really like having any concern with that. It's just that I feel like if it was like actually 35, it would really like be revolutionary and change the tide. I have to like constantly stop talking because the game just ends way too fast. Like I feel like my favorite thing in Crypt is the aim assist. The aim assist is definitely my attraction to this ghost client. Like forget everything else. The aim assist itself is like, if I can have the code of this aim assist and put it on any ghost client, this would be my ideal aim assist for every ghost client, honestly. Yeah, but this is really nice. And I'm only using like 4 for smoothing, right? And this is it just feels accurate, it hits, but it doesn't look that legit. But you can always turn down the settings. Yeah, but their aim assist is pretty draggy. If you can feel like a lot of strength that's actually pulling it, which is nice. And if you guys want to purchase Crypt, the current pricing is still 80 because it's still in beta, so I'll leave a Discord where you can purchase it. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys can check it out. And if you guys actually purchase it, you'll be getting like a 3-month or 2-week access. I think it was 2 weeks. Yeah, 2-week access to Crypt Lite, which is gonna be coming out maybe next year or so. So I wouldn't have high hopes on that, but you're gonna have Crypt Lite for like 2 weeks and 2 invites for Crypt Lite. So probably stay tuned for that. And another thing I have to mention is that all 3 of my Crypt videos are sponsored, but you know, I try to be as neutral as possible, of course. And I'm surprised that this has actually been like bypassing ban waves on the server on MMC for like quite a long time. And I know a couple of players that are like on the leaderboard that are actually Crypt users because they tend to post that in the Discord. Alright, let's eat the steak real quick before we starve. And I think I can probably take the opportunity of this video to talk about something, which is security, right? Because one of the client that I reviewed recently was said that it was a RAT or Discord token stealer, and I just want to let you guys know that I never will make videos on things or release anything or review anything that's a RAT because I'm jeopardizing my own safety. And the client, it was for security measures, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And if you think that client is like a RAT or anything, you can essentially say VapeLite is a RAT too, because they do a lot of things that it's for their security purposes, but it's considered a RAT by people who are actually experienced in the field. And I'm actually getting destroyed right now, which is a problem. Commentary is so hard because you have to like think of what you have to say. Like I don't script my videos. Like I have done a script video before. It sounds really monotone and robot-y, so it's just like, yeah. I can see why not a lot of people do commentary because it's actually really tough. You have to like try to have good gameplay at the same time having like a good commentary, which is not very easy. Even though I've been doing it for like 2 years, it's still like probably the most difficult thing ever. Like I honestly would just open the menu and make some settings and then put some music on the background and just say, okay, this is a review or showcase, and be over with it. But yeah. But there are a lot of cheats that has that type of precaution going on. So let's say VapeLite, for example. If you guys probably don't know this, but a lot of people actually are confused, but if you are found, if you're detected by their process by trying to detect it, they'll be giving you like a retarded version of Vape which essentially puts fake strings. So when you try to detect it, you'll be getting false strings. So that's a way that Manatee uses to prevent people from finding detection methods. And let's see, another cheat that I think I can talk about is Cucklord. So I think at the beginning or the early phase of Cucklord, whenever you open Cucklord to take a screenshot of your desktop, so that's kind of intrusive. But there are a lot of cheats that use intrusive methods to ensure the security of the cheats. So I mean people have already agreed to the TOS, so I probably shouldn't be that surprised. But most of these intrusiveness wouldn't matter as long as you're not doing anything negative to the cheat, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And as for the Discord token thing, it was said that it was for the blacklisted Discord user ID, so I'm not too sure about what that's for, but you know, I trust that it's safe because there is absolutely no reason for them to just ruin their reputation like that. Like, they're still making money, right? And you know, after my video, there's business has been booming. Sure, like all the stocks have been sold out already, so there's like just no reason to even do that in the first place. This game has carried on like way too long. I'm afraid that I might not be able to win this one for the boys. Yeah, this is kind of tough, even with cheats. Okay, never mind. There's a really good reason why I gave this client S on my tier list video. I mean, it really deserved the spot considering how good it is. I mean, this is really nice if you have the money for it. So you should probably get it like right now if you're trying to look for something that's premium and good. Like, I think the only thing that I personally don't like is like the versatility. I personally like to like play on a lot of Hypixel servers, so Vape would probably be my ideal choice for that. But I mean, this is like really good for comparing to a lot of cheats out there. This is like a mile ahead. And also, I think I should mention that this is pretty much Paladin proof because they got like 2 new owners on it, which is the owners of the Paladin SS tool. So for screen shares, you don't have to worry anything about it as long as you follow the procedures. You will bypass a screen share. So I don't think this is actually detected by any anti-SS tools. I mean, screen share tools at the moment. So you're pretty much good on screen share, as you know, it can pretty much not be found, and the unload actually works now. Okay, so overall, I mean, Crypt is just blows a lot of the other clients out of the water. And currently there are not a lot of user base on Crypt as well, which makes it even better because the more user base you have, the more possibility of you fighting another Crypt user will be. So it's good that they're kind of not like publicly selling this, so it's kind of a harder process to buy it. But yeah, I'll make sure to leave the contact information to buy this in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'm pretty excited to see what they'll bring in the future. Alright, bye bye. Okay, so I've decided to keep this part of the video at the end because the website is not public yet. So the website is crypin.in, so I'll leave it in the description. You can't register yet because it's not available to the public. So the website, this is how it looks like. Total users, I'm not sure if this 87 indicates how many people are registered or how many customers there are, so I'm not sure. But global logins for the last 24 hours, and then your UID, which is when you register for the website, I guess. So I'm 26. Theoretically, I'm not 26. It's just that they gave all the media and alpha people and staffs early access, and there are some places that are not finished yet, so I think this is done. But you can't download anything. Like, if I press download, nothing's gonna happen, you know. So they're not like, they didn't set this up yet. But if you go to purchase, it's just coming soon. And yeah, there's some other stuff here too. Oh, FAQ is actually done. I think they might add some more stuff here, but yeah, I'll make sure to leave all this in the description below. So thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. As I said before, I mean, Crypt is probably like the best Ghost client in my opinion for like something that's premium, and if you want something that's premium and low user base. And I think this is a really good competitor against like pretty much every Ghost client on the scene right now. I mean, this is a really good alternative if you guys are trying to like buy some other cheats that are like much more expensive than this, like, you know, Drip Light. So yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.